Hello, I'm Justintyme, and this is the Absurdly Epic YouTube channel. It's another video that is a reaction and analysis of my images. So that's basically what you're gonna get. Today's image that we're gonna look at is this one, which I call Gobble Gobble. It's just Gobble repeated a bunch of times. So we're going to look at that. But first, I wanted to cover a few things like, what is print on demand? Well, if you're not aware, print on demand is where someone such as me creates a design, such as the one you're going to see in this episode, and then prints it out and has somebody put it on t-shirts and mugs and pillows and stickers and all sorts of fun goodies. And the site that I've chosen to focus on for this series is Redbubble. I'm trying my hand at Redbubble. A few years ago, I actually did some work on a website called Zazzle. It does very similar stuff. I made a little bit of money there, not that much, so here I've made even less, but recently I've gotten 2 sales, which has actually encouraged me to keep trying to go further. So that is what I'm doing here, and I've sort of puffed myself up and said, hey, if I'm going to do this, I've got to really try at it. None of this, I think this will work approach. You've got to be more direct, more advertising my own stuff, saying, this is what I am, this is what I do. I do designs for online contents. So it's kind of it's difficult for me because I'm not the most confident person around. I've been having to do a lot more out there, just saying who I am and what I do, and then get this advertising thing down. So I'm not just being annoying, I'm trying to help people find products they'd be interested in that aren't normal products or aren't the products you're used to seeing every day. They're something a little more special, a little more personalized, and that is what I do. The reason I have this screen is actually because I'm kind of muddled, if you couldn't tell. I have trouble staying on topic sometimes. So I just keep this around to kind of keep me going right, and it's in all kind of crazy places because that's what we're trying to do here. We're trying to keep you interested. So eventually I'll figure something out so each screen will be more interesting. I've been kind of thinking about how to do that in a way that I can do it consistently. And I'm probably going to try a few things in the next few weeks. So get excited for that. And if you haven't looked yet, there are links below. There's links to the image you're about to see. I've got other links too. There's links to the Redbubble website I use. There's a link to my website, and there's links to social media. Now I put on there Eurekas. You may not know what that means. What it means is if at any moment you get a Eureka moment and you think, okay, I'm gonna do one of these things, feel free to. Maybe even pause the video, or if you're so excited, you can just keep going because there's not a whole lot visually happening here, so you can move on. Hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell. That will notify you of any updates and let you come back to my website. More easily find my website on YouTube. You can comment on this video because that helps me and it helps other people to engage with the content. So you're not just helping me, you're being helped to anyone in my community. And then of course share my video because now you know that it's good to advertise certain things, so you're not being annoying, you're helping people find the right things. Just don't be annoying about it. You know, there are ways to do it more ethically, and that's what I strive to do. And so it would help if you personally would share my video. That way I don't have to personally find every single person and try to get them to watch it, because that might get annoying, and that is a bad thing. But you know what's not annoying? I don't. What is not annoying? Moving on to the next part. See, this next part says apologies. Because I like to apologize for things, especially when they go awry. So I haven't perfected the idea of speaking. So this may go a little longer than I intended to. So I'm going to try to keep it on track and try to keep it trimmed down a bit, but they always end up being much longer than I think they're going to be. So I like to apologize ahead of time if I'm, not using your time the best of what it could be used for. But hopefully I'm going to give you some ideas along the way. I know things like this always give me ideas too, so I like to check out what people are doing because it does give you inspiration, and maybe I'll tell you a little bit about how I did the designs. Alright, so this is a Thanksgiving design. It can be used for anyone who likes turkeys, I guess, but it doesn't say Thanksgiving on it, but it's really more of a Thanksgiving type of design if you're not used to Thanksgiving in America. As that's what I grew up with, that's more of how I'd recognize this. So what I was thinking was, for this one, I wanted, there needed to be a word. I watched a video on how to do a design like this. You're basically, making this one thing and then copying the design, putting a little transparent block over the word. So it's actually the word several times over, but to make it look like it's being blocked out, I am actually erasing the letter. That's why you don't see anything for this part of it. You just see the space for the L until it gets down to where the L actually is. And then I blocked it off the top of each word. So when I did that, I thought it turned out well, but then it was a little empty. So what I did, I found a graphic of a turkey on one of the sites I use for images. It's very important that you find images that aren't that are copyright free and royalty free. I don't know all the stuff, so make sure you go and check before you do anything like this. But yeah, and I liked it in the middle. I thought that way he wasn't blocking too much of the word, so you can actually tell what the word is supposed to be. Because if you put it somewhere else, you put it in the L, you might not be able to see what that's supposed to be. Okay, and then my specialty in all of these is putting a little drop shadow in. That way it just makes it look it makes the words come out a little more. I don't know if you can tell, there's a little drop shadow around the turkey, or behind the turkey. So it's coming out a little from the word, so it separates it when you use drop shadow. So that is something I would like to recommend. What I would have changed looking at this now, the middle couple, which is sort of blocked by a turkey, doesn't. I think it would have looked kind of cool if I'd done like the inside shadow. I may have done it a little bit because then it makes it look like the outline is forward but the text is back a little bit. I don't know why I'm making arm gestures because you can't see it, but I am. Anyhow, yeah, that's something I would like to do. Also, I know I went with this word. I was trying a bunch of different words because not all words work. You have to find the right font to use. And then when I used this word, I thought, okay, I need a Thanksgiving design. So I chose Gobble. The problem with Gobble is it has an L, which leads to this. And maybe I should have just done the L in lowercase. Then you would have got just a straight line. But it wouldn't really have matched all the other stuff. So it looks okay, but the big gap where the L is kind of harsh on me. But once I finish the design, I kind of like it with the coloring too, because I chose, I don't know, I guess lighter colors on most of this stuff. I mean, up until this point, I was doing Halloween stuff, and that it really requires more dark colors. And you can do some pretty cool things with dark colors, but when you find the right letter colors, it's really nice. So anyway, next we're going to look at the Redbubble website itself. Alright, over here on the Redbubble website, this is the Gobble Gobble design. So you can see the design. The orange on the orange is also a little bit of an issue, but again, not too bad. It's different enough to where you can tell what it is. It doesn't blend in with the background. I'm not squinting to see what's going on. This is version 1. There are actually 2 other versions, a black and a white one. They still have color on the things, but the background is black or white. But it's basically the same thing. We're not going to go through all of that, but it does look fairly decent. So anyway, the reason it does this in red or gray is because some of the, like, you can choose a main color for your products, like orange or something, and then if certain products don't have it, it'll just choose a color for them. So that's why there's some gray ones here. Now, one of the main ones I always like to look at is the sticker, because those are usually big sellers from what I hear anyway. One of my sales was a sticker, so I guess that's probably true. Anyhow, on a sticker, I think it looks alright, even with the white outline. If you don't care for the white outline, let's go out and back in. There is the transparent sticker. I don't know why they have so many different kinds of stickers, but they do. I guess that's a good thing. Variety is the spice of life. Yeah, it's actually like really transparent, so there's no there's no white on it. So if you're looking for just a clean background, there's that, and it actually shows up really bold too, so that's a good thing. It's also nice on like iPod. There's iPad, not iPod. I guess there's. Well, I don't know if there is not an actual iPod anymore. I think there are. They're just not very popular. Yeah. Anyway, the iPad. Not crazy about how the case goes silver and then goes into the color. I would kind of like a more. What it shows when you do it, this is more footage. On this one, I don't know, the wraparounds are sort of orange. There's a little bit of weird color thing going on here. I guess the graphics a little big on this. And you can, but all these are more like gift things. I mean, I guess you could do it as a like a phone case for Thanksgiving. I know, I thought these looked better with repeated pattern over and over again. I don't know though. I think that's more up to taste, really. But I put it on a variety of things, so it's fun on the shirts. And, you can get it on just about any shirt you want. And then it's also on artboards, journals, mugs. You know, I just thought it'd be fun. It's kind of oversized on the masks. On the nicer 3-layer mask, I did that one. I think that actually looks better than most of these. Masks are for general public use only, not intended for medical settings. I guess that's good to know. So don't use these masks if you're a doctor, at least not in the doctor's office. They're only meant for, you know, like right now in public. So yeah, that's the look. I don't know about this one. This one, I mean, it might take a certain type of person. It looked okay when I did it on this, although the edge looks a little oversized. These always turn out kind of funky when they have a lot of stuff in them, so it's kind of difficult to choose a design for it, especially since this design was meant to not stretch out that much, I guess. So for this one, I would probably, you know, I think I liked it on the shirts or even on the stickers. Those are the best designs, I think. Okay, well, we got to the end, and what I want you to take away from this is that there was a Gobble design, and I kind of like that echoey design. I call it an echo, even though there's no real visual for an echo. You know, we have that echo on the Gobble. It said Gobble, and then it went off, and you can do several things with that. And so that's something I probably need to play with. What I would do differently, I would probably add more drop shadow to the main Gobble word. And maybe I would have done something to fill in that area where the L is, because that would have been nice. I think it would have helped the design overall. I don't think it's too bad. I think it works. I think ultimately you can tell what it is, but it may have just looked a little bit better, you know? Next, before we go, I want to say that you are awesome. Yes, you are. You're awesome. All right. I also want to tell you that I have many more videos, some of which don't involve me jabbering this much. I think. No? I mean, usually I jabber, so it's just more jabbering. But hopefully I'll get more focused over time. And you can go watch those other videos where I highlight some of those other really cool designs, because who knows, there might be something you really like there and it's worth your time. So go check out my playlists, and there are links below. Just a reminder, because I did bring it up before, but there's a link to the specific design just below, and then later in the description area I have links to my Redbubble shop, my website, and my social media pages. Just in case it wasn't clear, products on here are available at absurdlyepic.redbubble.com. If you haven't already, hit the like button and hit the subscribe and the bell, because then that will make sure you know when I put out new videos, and also it'll make it easier so you can find my channel and watch other videos I've done. You can leave your comment now if you haven't. Just whatever's on your mind. whatever comes to mind. And you can also share share this video. There's a button marked share. You hit it. It gives a bunch of social media sites that I'll link, or you can just copy the link and post it yourself if you want. And also stay for the after thingy, because I have an after thingy that's about a minute long, and it's something that's not really related to this, but it's fun all the same. And I also want to say take care, and thank you for watching, because it means a lot. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.